Good morning, kids. I hope you all are good. Today we are going to start our chapter number 3, which is food, health, and diseases. Now, you must be thinking we haven't done the chapter number 2. How can we go for chapter number 3? It's okay. We will discuss chapter number 2, which is nervous system, later on. But for today, let's read this chapter number 3. So tell me, why do we eat food? What is the basic purpose of eating food? Tell me. To survive on this land, obviously, food is the basic necessity of life. Without food, we cannot survive for longer time. So, whenever we feel hungry, we eat food. And there are so many important substances our food contains. Those substances are known as nutrients. And what are the function of those nutrients? When we eat food, we feel energetic now. So the first function is it provides energy to the body. Second one is it helps in the growth and repair of body cell. And the last one is it protects the body from diseases and help to fight against them. So what are nutrients? The substances in food that your body requires to grow, to have energy and to stay healthy. For all these nutrients, we'll talk one by one. Food we eat contains mainly 6 nutrients. Most of the food contains only one nutrient or maybe 2 or 3, but to stay healthy our body requires all these nutrients in the right proportion. And what are these nutrients? Carbohydrates, proteins, fats, vitamins, minerals and water. And the easiest way to remember these nutrients is cats wait very patiently for mice. Cat stand for carbohydrates, wait is for water, very is for vitamins, patiently is for protein, 4 is for fats and mice is for minerals. So the first nutrient we are talking about is carbohydrates. They are also known as energy giving food. Sugar and starch are the basic, or we can say the main forms of carbohydrates. These sugar and starch must be converted into glucose so that our body can easily use them. Okay, tell me, why do athletes take glucose drink first before the event begins? Why do they take glucose drink? Yes, because glucose drink gives them instant energy. And what are the main dietary sources of carbohydrates? They are bread, potatoes, cereals, corns and fruits. Okay, what will happen if we consume more carbohydrates than our body needs? Yes, it will get stored as a body fat. Next nutrient is proteins. Proteins are the nutrients that help build and maintain body tissues. They are the basic components of all body cells. They are also essential for building and repairing tissues. That's why they are known as bodybuilding products or foods. They also help regulate body functions because muscle, bones are connective tissues, our skin, our blood, our vital organs. They all contain proteins. And what are the main dietary sources of protein? They are fish, pulses, beans and milk. So the third nutrient is fats. They are the energy giving food just like carbohydrates, but the fact is they are not easily dissolved in water, so that's why we prefer carbohydrates over fats to get the energy. Fats keep our body warm. They also add flavor to the food to satisfy our hunger. Fats carry vitamins like A, D, E and K, which are essential for our growth and healthy skins. If we consume too much of fat, it will lead us to excessive overweight, and that excessive overweight is called obesity. And the main dietary sources of fats are ghee, oil, butter and cheese. So the next nutrient is vitamins. Vitamins are the substances that are helpful in regulating body's functions like metabolism, absorption, digestion. They are only required in the small quantity, so that's why they are known as micronutrients. Out of 13 vitamin, only vitamin D is produced by our body, and the rest of the vitamins we get from the food. And what are the main dietary sources of vitamins? We get these vitamins from fruits, vegetables and whole. Next one is minerals. Minerals are the inorganic substances that the body cannot make, but they are helpful in regulating many body processes. They are also known as micronutrients. Why? Because only small quantity is needed in our body, and they are helpful in strengthening our muscles, bones and teeth. What are the main dietary sources of these minerals? Milk, meat, fish and dry foods. And the one main important mineral is calcium. It helpful in maintaining and developing bone strength. Nutrient, which is the main or the basic need of our body, that is water. Nutrient that make up the greatest percentage in the body, which is 2 by 3rd of total body weight. And the main thing is, as I have told you, is essential for survival, and it is found in all body tissues. What are the functions of the water? It helps in breaking down of food, helps your body to cool down and carry nutrients from one part to another part, and also transfer waste from your cell. And what are the dietary sources? Obviously the liquid things, water, fruit juices and milk. So the last nutrient we are talking about is roughage. Roughage are nothing but fibers. They cannot be digested easily. Then why do we need? We need them so that they help the food to move through digestive system, and it also helps the body to get rid of undigested food. Roughage also helps in retaining water. And what are the main dietary source of roughages? They are green leaves, vegetables, fruits, whole grain fruits, and that's it. What should we eat to stay healthy? We should eat all junk food, fast food, everything? No. To remain healthy, to stay healthy, we should eat a balanced diet. And what is balanced diet? A diet that contains all the nutrients. What are those? Carbohydrates, minerals, water, vitamins, fats, proteins and roughage in the right proportion is called balanced diet. And to stay healthy, we should eat the healthy food and properly cook food. For today, this much, and the next of the chapter we will discuss next time. So till then, revise this chapter or read this chapter and do the given exercise.